Why talk therapy may not be enough. So many of us have been to insight-oriented talk therapy, and we think we've analyzed our problems really to death, but it doesn't seem like it makes that much difference. Why would that be? And the reason it would be is that that kind of talk therapy, you could say, is top down or outside in. But what happens if instead of trying to analyze things and do trickle down therapy, so to speak, we did bottom up therapy? How would we do that? Well, really, what you could say is the key is this concept of something is frozen in time. And when something is frozen, you literally can feel the freeze, and the freeze is a body sensation. So if you were feeling anxious, and I said, let's find the part of you that's frozen in time that you're playing an echo out of. And the way we're going to do that, of course, is we're going to be sensation associated with anxiety. So I would say, when you feel anxious, what do you feel in the body? And you might say, my throat's closing up or something. And I would say, well, you're not feeling anxious. Someone whose name is throat closing up is feeling anxious. And the key is, why wouldn't we ask the one who has the problem what the problem is and what they need, as opposed to us trying to figure it out for them? Be like if you had a problem and someone who knew you well was sitting in the room with you, and I asked them, and you say, well, why aren't you asking me? So I would say, become the body sensation. And then what will happen is, of course, it will reveal its story and what it needs. And our job is to say, I'm here with you. I'm really bearing witness to you. I understand from your perspective, throat closing up, what the problem is. So you've told me. And often what you'll find is, even if you've been in therapy forever or done your own analysis, because you never asked the one who really had the problem, who was frozen in time, whose name is throat closing up, what the problem is, you'll find that there are reasons that you quote unquote have this problem, which you never occurred to you, and beliefs that may never have occurred to you that were associated with the problem, and inability to feel feelings and boundary issues and all kinds of things. But the second you become the one who has the problem and say, you tell me, then of course it all gets resolved through the body, and things that could take us years to try to get to from the top down really can reveal themselves and heal pretty much instantaneously if you go from the bottom up. If you're interested in this kind of therapy, come to Life Centered Therapy, and you can come to our website, which is lifecenteredtherapy.com, and you could literally click on book a consultation, and you can do this kind of work with us, which would be a pleasure and a joy to help you.